The two sides haven't been able to find common ground for nearly 7 years now. That gap widened following the presentation of the national budget, with VAT and fuel levy increases the order of the day. Unions are demanding a consumer price index increase plus 3%. Government offered 1.5%.
We can only hope that the employer will come back with a more reasonable offer which can be accepted. But certainly if they stand where they are now, there may well be industrial action.
Our members are also very angry, and in no time we're likely to see a situation where they actually push us to say, we no longer have the patience, we also give you that mandate to contemplate a dispute.
In the meantime, playing out in the background are proposed changes to the labour law environment, which could limit the workers' right to strike.
In the case of the new laws, remember, Parliament hasn't yet agreed to any of these laws. They've been holding public hearings. SAFTU was invited to one of these and spoke to the Labour Portfolio Committee.
Meanwhile, the 1.3 million public service workers have reached the end of their tether.
When you have an irritated workforce, you can bet on one thing, that it will end up very badly. It will all end in tears. We have cautioned government against a public service strike. We as a trade union federation, we don't like public service strikes because they are devastating, not only to the economy, but to the poor people who are dependent on government for their services.
It's been 7 years since the last strike by the public sector workers, and they're itching for another one. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.